Hey folks, my name is Pete Friedman. I'm the founder and publisher of CentralTrack.com, and I am joined today by Trey Lewis, who is having himself a hell of a week, really. Trey, how's it going, man?
It's going great, man. It's wild and crazy.
Uh, at the time of this interview, you currently have the number one song on iTunes. What's this week been like for you?
Really, I mean, man, it's really been for the past probably month. A month ago, I played a show at the Listening Room in Nashville. I put a video of it on my TikTok, and I was literally saying into the mic, I don't really have many fans or a lot of followers, but I'm grateful for the ones that I do have. And now it's a month later, my world just explodes, and yeah, it's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Well, I think it's a crazy song, really. Can you describe "Dick Down in Dallas" in your own words?
I mean, I don't, I mean, the only way I can really describe it is that, my friend, some songwriter friends of mine wrote the song, and we all rode around and listened to it in our cars, the work tape and whatnot for forever. And then one day I was just like, you know what, man, like, if nobody else will put this song out, I'll do it. Even though I wasn't a writer in it, I believe in you guys just as much as I believe in myself. Um, and let's do it. And so that's
Okay,
really kind of how it all went down.
so
Try that
yeah, I
again.
hadn't realized you weren't a writer on the song.
No. So I was not a writer. My friend Matt McKinney, which he is a co-writer of mine, we write together all the time. And Drew Trosclair and Brent Gafford, they're three Georgia alums, so they all wrote the song together. And when the song was actually originally written, all they had was a verse and a chorus, and he used to just, we would always talk about it all the time. And then they got together and finished it. And then, like, here in Nashville, we don't like listen to the radio.
Right.
We listen to each other's songs that we've written, and that's just kind of the thing that we do. And one day we were riding in the truck and we were listening to the work tape, which is, some people don't know what a work tape is, but it's just like a recording on your phone.
Right.
And I was just like, you know what, man, like, if nobody else will cut this song, I'll do it.
What I mean, you acknowledge it's like the lyrics are wild.
There are wild, yeah, of course. But like, if you go back and listen to some of my other songs, like, a lot of I have a long list of exes, and I have never strayed away from writing about that, or putting out songs that are about that. So, like, to me, this was the perfect song for me, because I'm just the type of guy, and anybody that knows me will tell you that I'll always say what first comes to mind. I don't really have a filter, and honestly, like, I feel like there's no better song for a guy like me than "Dick Down in Dallas." You
Do you
know?
think it's is it like an angry song?
No, not at all. Not at
How
all.
would you describe it then?
Um, I just think it's just like, she's getting dick down in Dallas, but I'm praying that she comes back to give me that sweet ass.
Yeah. Why
Um,
why Dallas? Just the rhyming?
yeah, I guess so. I haven't really given it that much thought. But I don't think it's like an angry song or like a demeaning song towards women or anything like that. I think because, like, girls like it too.
Yeah.
Um, and I think it's for women, it's like, kind of like a victory lap or something.
Sure. You mentioned your other songs, and I think I went back and listened to your Spotify. Like, there's a lot of breakup songs for sure. Um, but this one definitely, like, and you've had some success. Like, some of these songs have like a couple 100,000 plays on your Spotify, which is great. This is different though. Like,
Mhm.
you've never experienced anything like this before.
Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, I've been playing music since 2011, starting out in, Mexican restaurants, uh, I played the same acoustic gig for 2 years at a little restaurant that's probably smaller than this van that I drive around, or probably maybe two of these vans. And I played there every Friday and Saturday night. And, I just been writing songs and putting music out for a long time. So this is completely I think like when I first started out playing music, it was like I want to be famous, and I want to do this and I want to do that. But the longer that you get into this and the longer that you grind, like for me, because I'm, definitely Dick Down in Dallas is like an overnight success story.
Yeah.
But the 10 years before that, all the things that I've been through, I got sober when I was 19 years old. I went to rehab, and I've been sober ever since. So a little over 13 and a half years. And I've been married and divorced, and I lost my dad when I was 26. So I've been through all these things to get to this point, and it's like it's made it all worth it, if that makes sense.
No, totally. I saw one of your most recent TikTok, I think, was you talking about like the long and hard road you've been on. Is that what you're talking about, those things?
Yeah, those things. Just like it's funny, like, you put music out and you hope that somebody listens to it. And, like songs like Whiskey Miss Me and Lie Next to Me, people, and Whole Lot of Nothing, people, there's been people at shows that have sang those songs back to me. So that was like cool. But I think with this song, things are about to get wild.
Yeah, I think so for sure. I mentioned TikTok. That's definitely been like the medium that's pushed this. Was that intentional, accidental? Can we talk about like how you've acclimated to that medium?
Yeah. Okay. So when I told my friend Matt McKinney that I would cut the song if nobody else would, I told him to send me the work tape and the lyrics, and I started learning it. And then, with COVID and everything, bars have kind of been closed down around here. Yeah. So it's given me time to like hang out with co-writers and such like that. And it just became like a campfire song that we would all play, and they would be like, man, play Dick Down in Dallas, or whatever. And I'd play it. And then In the Round podcast, there's some friends of mine here in town. They have a podcast, and then they host around once a month at Live Oak here in Nashville. And Matt Burrell came up to me and is like, man, I really want you to come play our round, but I want you to sing Dick Down in Dallas. And I was like, all right, I'll do that. And I played it, and everybody in the bar knew it. And Nikki T over at Ray's Rowdy took a video of it, and then he put it on Facebook there. And then I'd been doing TikTok and some, but not like anything like, serious. Like I might post a video, didn't really know what it was all about. And at first on TikTok, I started posting videos of just like drunk people at my shows that I had like on my memories, Yeah. And I noticed that like that got a lot of views, but I didn't want people to like me for that. I wanted people to like me for my music. So I like took those down. But anyways, the video ended up the guy that does my social media, Trey, he got it put on Call Her Daddy's Facebook group.
Oh, wow.
The song. And then from there, Matt McKinney had one of the writers on the song had a contact at Old Row, and he got put it on Old Row. And then when it went to Old Row, that's when like the TikTok stuff started blowing up, and it just started getting really ridiculous. And then
you got the Stool Bump is what you got.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
And then cool. me and Alex Maxwell, which is my producer, I'm actually just pulled up here at his house, but he started talking to me about, we started talking about like producing it. We're going to do like a super acoustic version or like a full band thing. And then Grady Saxman, which he's like a phenomenal drummer producer here in Nashville, he texted me and he was like, all his text said was Dick Down in Dallas. And I was like, we should totally track this. He was like, I would love that. So the next day we went and tracked it. And then that's where the video came from.
When was that?
Do what?
When was that?
Oh man, it was, I'd have to go back and look, but it was, whatever that video on my TikTok is where that guy sticks his arm up and it's like,
But it's been like a pretty quick process, right?
Yeah, it's been like literally like a month. It's nuts.
That's wild. And now, like, at least for the time being, you're going to be known as the Dick Down in Dallas guy.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of strive for that, right? Like, it just takes one song, right? That's probably what you.
That's what they say, and people always say that, and I was like, never You know, I mean, I have friends back home that would always tell me, man, you're only one song away. You're only one song away. Even my grandfather, you know, you're only one song away. So I don't really know, you know, like I've never was invested in that, but now like I really believe that it only takes one song.
And you're heading out on the road, right? Like I know you're coming to Tyler here in Texas.
Yeah, I am. That's
Sunday.
crazy. I've never even been to Texas, so I'm pumped.
Definitely not Dallas, right?
Definitely not Dallas. You know,
I don't even think that's Dallas on the cover of the art.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to think of where it is. It kind of looks like Dallas.
Yeah.
But either way, man. Congrats on the song. I think the production. You're right. I think like you hear. You're gonna listen to a song called "Dick Down in Dallas," and like you kind of expect, like the production is like higher than you would expect with like a song that like. I mean, do you worry that this is gonna be like a novelty song? Like, is it gimmicky, or like do you feel like?
No, I don't. I feel like the melody, and like, I mean, like I have a muted track on my phone, and I would listen just to that muted track. Yeah. You know. Yeah. You know, and all my other streams on my Spotify have started to go up. Do I think that like some people will only like me for Dick Down in Dallas? Yeah. I mean, of course that's going to happen, you know? Cause I mean, there's people liking this song that don't even listen to country music. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Am I okay with that? Yes. Like,
yeah, they buy tickets, right?
Yeah. They buy tickets, you know? You know, me and my buddy, man, we used to make jokes about selling out shows, you know? Yeah. I mean, I had pretty much accepted the fact that like, I was just going to be like a blue collar working musician for the rest of my life and playing other people's songs. And as long as I could like go play cover gigs on the weekends and write songs with my friends during the week, then I was perfectly okay with that. You know, I'd finally gotten to a point to where like I was always okay. You know, if that's all I ever was going to be, then that was fine with me. So like, you know, I was like, honestly, like my biggest goal, like, is to have enough fans that buy my shows and come and, you know, long run wise, you know, because this Dick Down in Dallas stuff, eventually it will, you know, run its course.
Yeah.
But my goal is to have enough fans that will buy tickets to come see me play and hear my other music, you know, and sing those as well. So,
what's immediately next? I know there is the tour, but like you got to be trying to capitalize on this, right? Like, how are you? What do you have in the works?
Well, we've been talking to a few like record labels and stuff. I'm not exactly sure. I'm just kind of hearing everybody out, kind of what they want to do, and but I mean, like, what I've always known to do is work hard and you know, like keep writing songs and keep focusing on what's next. I've got like 12 songs already in the queue ready to go. So it's just kind of getting with the team, my manager and a few others, and just trying to decide like what's next, you know, as far as that goes. But for now, like all I do know is like, let's play some shows, let's make some money, let's get out there and interact with the fans and give them a hell of a show and give them a good time and something to remember for the rest of their lives, you know?
Yeah. And ride this wave, right?
Yeah. Ride it.
Our readers in Dallas are quite like peached by the whole thing. You know, it's just it's a wild song, and for Dallas to be in there, it's pretty cool.
Are they mad about it, or are they happy about it?
I don't think that, you know, it's not bad about Dallas. You know what I mean? So like, I think it's just fun. It's like, oh shit, that's our city. You know, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, my brother lives in Houston.
Yeah, was he upset you're like hoed down in Houston?
No, he's pumped. He's pumped. My brother's pumped because he never really ever called me much. He thought the music thing was cool, but he didn't ever really understand it. But now he gets it, you know.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Trey, thank you so much for taking
it's pretty cool, like, too, man. Like, people have told me you know, in my past that I'm a wannabe country singer and, you know, that I never amount to shit. So it's kind of cool that, you know, this is all happening.
Is it, I mean, given that it's like kind of a vulgar song, like, is it weird that that's the song that you're doing it on?
No, I mean, I mean, it's fine. Because, you know, I mean, to me, it's fine because other people will, you know, some other people will listen to my other music and others won't. But the people that do, that's what I'm here for, you know? I mean, I'm here for all of it, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the song gets a reaction, you know, and that's kind of what you always want to go for. I've seen the videos you've done about that, and it works. It gets
and it makes people laugh, man. It makes them happy. So like all for it, you know?
Hell yeah. Well,
that's
Trey,
what it's all about.
Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it. Good luck with I'm sure the countless meetings you've got the next couple of days. And man, best of luck. Honestly, thank you for taking the time.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.